Cheers.
So speaking of Victoria's Secret, will I be able to see your Victoria's Secret later on today?
I haven't had it, and she's kind of throwing it at me. It's like, nah, because I'm not gonna be that guy.
Why don't you call the girl?
Oh, because the first thing they say is like, oh, you've always been too good for him. He ain't shit. He's a piece of shit. He's this.
Oh, you know one, guys.
Absolutely. I mean, I've actually gotten out on a hike with somebody and been like, wow, you don't do this. You're really out of shape.
First and foremost, thank you guys for listening to Men Don't Know Podcast. I'm the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone. And here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys and we ask a bunch of them questions over wine and cocktails. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or you downloaded that Men Don't Know Podcast app, I can't thank you enough. Merch store is open, so hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website and shoot me a message. Corey, my guy. Man, I got a bone to pick with some of these women, but it's just so toxic. I figure we just going to start out with a call and find out why women keep on going back to the D when they know it's no good for them.
How do you know it's no good?
Because they tell me. I'm not saying the D is no good, but I'm saying the relationship, the situationship of it. Yeah, it's no good.
Hello.
Hey, how we doing, Ash?
Good. How are you guys?
Man, we're chilling. I'm here with Coy. Coy, say what's up.
What's going on?
Hey, Coy.
All right, we got a bone to pick with some of these women, and I figured I can call you because you can give an unbiased general opinion about why you women keep on doubling back for the D that mistreated you. I'm talking about the toxic D. I'm talking about the D that drives you crazy. I'm talking about the D that don't call you back. I'm talking about the D that's only in it for himself, but you still the disrespectful D, but you still keep going back to that D. Why?
Well, one, don't say you women, 'cause not all women do.
All right, my bad. I apologize, ladies.
Honestly, I think it's like I personally don't, because once I've got that toxic side, I'm like, nope, fuck you, petty. Like, I'm over it. Like, I know you want it now, you're not going to get it. But
wait. You never double back at all?
I haven't.
You never double back?
Never.
You're never going to get it.
Sing it.
Whoa. No, I'm playing. No. Like,
no, because I don't like to give them the satisfaction.
Oh,
at that point,
okay.
Like, you thought, like, they had the cards in their hand and they fucked up.
Yeah.
Pissed me off. Now I'm not going to give you what you want back. Like, no. Like, I can go find better. I'm fine with that. I'm not hung up on it. Like, no. I'm sorry. I don't know.
So let me ask you this. Why do you think some of your friends or friends that you may have known or colleagues get hung up on it? I said the colleagues. I
think emotions play also a big thing.
Does she not want to level up the body count? I mean, like, what is going on? I mean,
I push for leveling up the body count because there's always more out there. Like, you think this is the greatest then, like, you think that's the greatest now, but also from when you started to now, it's a different count. Like, you know, like, I mean, you could have had two before and you were in, like, a long-term relationship where you just didn't fuck around, and then all of a sudden you get out and you're like, oh, shit, this shit's better.
Damn.
But like, because it's better than your last doesn't mean there's not better out there. So, and I think they just get hooked on, like, this is great. But then also I think feelings get involved. And then you kind of get hooked in on it, on that, like, that as well.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't know. It's a hard one for me.
I hear and I see so many women doubling back for the D, like, and I mean, and let's put it like let's even put it like this: can the D be so good that you'll double back even though you know it's toxic and it's gonna put you through hell? But the D's so fire, like
you're willing to push it to the side.
Yeah, you're willing to push it.
No, like no.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about.
Oh no, like I can see it, but like I guess it just depends on every woman's different. Like.
Yeah.
Like what they're driven by, or if they're really like sex filled. I mean, maybe that is what they need, and they know they can get it right then and there because they're wanting it again.
I mean, let's be real. Let's be real. How long does a relationship last with bad sex? Like,
I mean,
a month? I mean, like.
I mean,
No, I'm not talking
I
about
know
you. I'm talking about. We won't name any names, but I'm talking about colleagues that we know that double back.
Yeah, I mean, I would say about a month.
Yeah, even
though it wrecks you up.
See,
emotionally.
See,
Still goes back.
What do girls do to start off the convo so that they can double back? Like, it's not like they're hitting them up.
It's not normally the girls doing it. It's usually the guy coming back and messaging and like apologizing for doing something stupid, and then they're like, "Okay, we'll talk," and then they sweet talk their way in.
So at the end of the day, she could be like, "It wasn't me. I'm just
right." Like, you can give them all the shit, but then you giving sex back, if they're winning.
Because the guy's always gonna fire. He's always gonna try.
Oh hell yeah!
You guys all of a sudden, I'll change. I'm going to change.
Don't say you guys.
Don't say. Oh, you don't like it, do you? You don't like it, do you?
No, what we are saying is, it's just.
Wait, so do girls ever start it though? Like, let's say things ended bad, but she's like, you know what? You did have good D. Like,
but I think some do. It kind of just depends on the situation, because if the guy's still fucked up and you're trying to go back, I mean, it just depends on what he did. But most of the time when the guy fucks up, they're the ones coming back.
True.
Yeah, I'm gonna change.
I'm gonna change.
We already talked about that.
Like the song "Stay."
I mean, yeah. I mean, look. This is my thing. I see.
Don't do it.
I see. I know. I'm trying to put my words together, not to offend the many queens in the world today. It's just sometimes I be looking, and I'm like, again.
Yeah.
And and I'm like, yeah, he's got to be a killer in bed. Like, it's got to be some, like, I mean, let me explain something to you. And let me explain something to you. I'm gonna get, damn, I totally forgot her name. The Joker's girlfriend.
Harley.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Harley Quinn tatted on my leg for all the toxic women I've dated.
Oh hell yeah! But
she is the ultimate toxic.
Because I feel like I'm guilty of it too, of staying with in a toxic situation, because the sex was probably it was just so fire. The
crazier the girl.
What was it? Where they say if she's single and alcoholic, this girl put it, sent me it. I think she said, damn, let me.
I know what you're talking about. I saw that meme earlier today.
Yeah, I get sent a bunch of crazy memes, and it
I can only imagine.
Let me try to. It says, come on, if she's single. If she's gorgeous and single, she's crazy, bro, and an alcoholic. And I told and this is a girl that sent it to me, and I doubled back and I told her, yeah, she's probably amazing in bed. That's that toxic pussy. We're staying for a while. Like, literally, we'll pull up a chair for it. And I don't even.
Guys love toxicity. I don't get it. Do not
crazy
get
and
it.
Hot is good enough. You got to add alcoholic too. Jeez, who added that to the meme?
Unpredictable.
I mean, yeah. It just, I don't know. I think for a guy, it's different. We always think with the wrong part of our body. I think,
head.
I think,
with the smaller head.
I mean, I
with
think
the real small head.
I mean, to me, I think a large percentage of men that are in jail are because of a woman. And I'm just saying, but Coy, put that down. I mean,
that could happen. That could happen. I won't fight that, honestly.
Okay, I appreciate that. See, I mean, because it's the money. To be on.
There's always a knife involved.
To be on top. I mean, there's so many situations that put us in that situation of it, and I always wonder, like, you always see women dating men that are incarcerated too, and I'm like,
the word domestic is always involved.
It's just I always wonder, like, damn, it's got to be like something.
Probably because they don't have to deal with him because he's stuck in jail.
Well, I'm not talking about that, but I'm saying, like, I'm gonna wait for a man. So
couldn't do it.
All right, I appreciate you as always. I'm gonna let you go, but I can't thank you enough.
You guys have a great night.
You as well. Good night.
All right, talk to you then.
Bye.
Bye.
Strong morals.
Strong
morals.
Strong morals. Never double back. Damn. Never. Not even in a Western. She's not going to double back. Yeah. I'm just saying. Let's call Mel. See what Mel's up to.
Western.
Yeah. She's never going to double back. Not even in a Western.
Hello.
Mel, how we doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Here with Coy. Coy, say what's up to Mel.
What's up, Mel? Mel.
Hey, Coy. How are you?
Good, good.
All right, so question of the evening, and we want to know, we just had Ash on the phone, and she is the woman that once she's given it to you and it's gone, you're never giving it again. I'm not going to say I believe her because of the fact that I feel like every woman double backs. And and I'm not, I hate to bring that level of every, but I'll say a good majority of women always go back just to make sure they made the right decision.
I mean, I don't know if it's just to make sure we made the right decision, but we definitely double back.
That's what I'm saying. So my question is, why do y'all double back for the D, even though you know you know where it's gonna lead, you know where it's gonna end? Is it because the dick is so fire, or is it the sex that's so passionate? I mean, is it just because he knows what to do to help you relieve all the stress and anxiety that's in you, even though you know where this is gonna head? Like, what is it? I mean, do you not want to bring up the body count? Like, I mean,
okay, so I can only speak for myself.
Okay.
I have two theories, but I'll go off of mine and my particular situation, being that I doubled back yesterday.
Never leaves a man behind. Never leaves a man behind. I mean, can we call her Saving Private Ryan? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
You know, Marty McFly. I mean,
First of all, this particular situation, the sex is fire.
Damn.
Like, it is insane.
Damn.
Like
passionate, like
That's
just hot.
Yeah,
just,
like he just does all the right things.
Is it
Everything
sweaty?
that I'm into, like, it's rough, it's aggressive, it's passionate, it lasts a while. Like, we can, like, 30 to 45 minutes minimum.
That's a long time of aggression.
She got a minimum. She put the minimum at the end.
There's definitely sweat.
Yeah, there's definitely sweat. So,
It's like a wash. She just did a wash.
She's up at the fridge naked. She's up at the fridge naked with drinking out the milk carton.
Drinking Gatorade.
She
drinking out the iron. The sex is so good.
Wow.
All right, go. I'm so sorry. Okay.
No, you're good. You're good. So in that particular situation, that's what it is for me.
So let me ask you this: can you compartmentalize?
I guess we're gonna find out. I'd like to think I can. But time will tell. This is kind of a new situation for me, so we'll find out.
So, like, the next day, do you have the urge to text them something other than sexual?
Yeah, because we have like a
y'all have a little bit of history.
We do,
Okay.
and like.
Okay. I think any toxic double back D has a little bit of history, because I think anybody that's with somebody for even a little bit of time gets to know them at least enough.
Yeah, and it's we spend time together outside of just sex.
The bedroom,
Yeah, like, we hang out, we spend time, we do talk. So it's like, we talk outside of that. So it's now just getting back to where it is potential booty call situation. I don't totally know what it's gonna be. So I'm trying to navigate that. Like, do we talk outside of this, or do we just call each other when we feel like it? Which for me, I could call him every day because I feel like it all the time.
Nah, you can't. I don't think you can make the first call. I don't think you can make the first call or the first text for at least 72 hours. Coy, I need you to give me a time frame. She double backed on the toxic D.
72 hours?
Yeah, I don't think she should be the first one to reach out.
No.
She doesn't have to.
I know, but it makes, coming from a guy's standpoint, I think she should not reach out. I think, and when he does reach out, she needs to be super casual.
Yeah,
I think
we could do it again. I got 45 minutes.
I'm talking about Coy. I'm just talking about in general when it's not going to be about that. I'm just saying she needs to keep it just short. Hey, how's it going?
Business as usual.
Yeah.
Business.
Don't use 12 words when 5 will do. Type of thing.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind. Good to know.
Because if he knows what's good for him, then he'll accept that. He doesn't need anything more.
Yeah, and not even that. You don't want him to feel like, oh, I got her back again. I could just hit her.
Yeah.
The fact that you are,
you could be gone. Just
you're just as mysterious, and and even though you may not be, I think with the double back. You have to become that mysterious woman. You got to be Heidi Fleiss. You got to be.
All right.
Yeah, you got to
play it cool.
Yeah, you got to turn into the madam. She can't be. She can't.
And I think.
Go ahead.
Like with toxic men, which I found with this guy, I think the sex is so fire because he's toxic, because that's how he deals with his problems. Like,
damn, in the bedroom.
It is very apparent that is where he gets out all of his issues. So it's so good.
Let me ask you this. I take it, and this is me spitballing, but I'm going to go that 95% of women like a man to be in full control in the bedroom.
I wouldn't disagree with that.
Okay. See?
I wouldn't disagree.
Do you think a lot of guys fumble the pussy?
Yeah, for sure.
God.
Like fumble it like before it happens or in bed fumbling?
Oof.
I think in bed. I think.
Well, so like they could be talking up a good game, get you in bed, and then it just doesn't live up. Does not live up.
Yeah, I don't. I think that men don't just take charge and get that little bit of a. And it might just be because they're afraid, because that's a little bit of like that could be sketchy, right? A girl could take that the wrong way, especially now.
Yes.
Yeah, but so I think before we even get to the bed, we already having that talk about the bed. Like,
right? Or you're kind of following a lead, right? You might see how she reacts to it first.
Yeah.
And then if she's like into it, then you can kind of step it up and go further and further into it. But I think some men are just afraid to do that. Or maybe some men just want to lay back and let the woman do all the work, which is not good. Let me throw that out there. Nobody do that.
It's not good both sides to let both partners do all the work.
I mean, damn. Fumbling
but my other theory
in the bed.
On doubling back is...
Go ahead.
Women... Biologically, we want to take care of people. Things, it's what we do. So we're fixers. So you got a toxic man. We want to fix them. And we want to fix them, and we want to be the girl that fixes them. We want to be the girl that he finally cleaned his shit up for, because it somehow gives us validation.
You want to be the woman he cleaned. I'm going to be a better man because of you. Oh.
She wants a medal of valor.
Yeah, like this guy is a toxic asshole, but he changed for me. And that is an ego boost.
He's good to me.
She wants an award.
Yep. And I don't think we even think about it. I think it's like it's just something in us because of that's it's what women do. We want to fix. We want to take care of. So you find this broken, toxic man,
Damn.
and you're like,
It's like adopting a dog. Oh my gosh.
yeah. So for example, last night I was talking to the guy that I doubled back with.
How does that happen? Wait. Because, I'm sorry to dig deep, but we ain't got nothing but time and opportunity. So please walk us through, how did this happen? Because me and Coy are still at a loss for words, like you beat us at Scrabble, on how this whole situation
texted
happened.
her, right?
Because you guys know the beginning, the situation at hand.
Yeah, 100%. But we're not. We're talking about the toxic man. How did it start?
Like, how did we start?
Now, how did the double back start? Like, how did that?
Like he texted you, he commented on a post. What happened?
No, he texted me and like, hey, I miss you. I'm sorry.
Oh, dang!
He
put it all out there.
Let's talk in person. So we went back and forth, and I was not nice. I was pissed off because you guys know the situation, and I was like, what are you even trying to accomplish by saying this? And so we go back and forth. And he's like, I want you in my life again. X, Y, and Z. So I'm like, I don't know.
Playing
he's like,
in the background. Go ahead.
He's like, can we talk in person? I'd rather talk to you in person. And I was like, well,
so it begins.
It's been a minute
person.
since I've had any toxic dicks. So
wait, look, a FaceTime would have just been enough to apologize.
Wait a minute. Let me ask this question, because this is another topic for a podcast, but I want to ask you. When a woman, so let's clear that up. When a woman is on a drought, are the urges more intense and spontaneous? And
more willing.
Yeah. Because let me ask you this. When he hit you, did you tingle?
100%.
Oh man, she was having flashbacks.
It's been several weeks since we ended things.
Yeah.
And the last time we had sex, which was at right before Christmas.
Yeah.
So that's the last time I've had sex.
Damn.
And so I got that text and I was like, score.
Hello, 2022.
I'm like, 45 minutes. Let's go.
Damn, she didn't even. He was just like
game time.
He was like, I thought he was like, hey man, I just want to make sure you're doing all right. You want me to? You want to come over? Oh, right now.
No, but he hit her with.
No man cleans up faster than one that has a woman coming over.
I was literally like, yeah, we can talk face to face, but you better figure it out before I change my mind.
Oh
man.
I'm on my way.
He's like, well, why aren't you? He was literally like, well, then get over here. And I'm like, I'll be there in 30.
Wow. Damn. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine what that man was going through for those 30 minutes, getting ready.
Cleaning up.
He had to have been like, when he sent that text, there's no way of knowing how that was going to go. I was either not going to respond, I was going to be real pissed off, or I was going to go with it. And I was
trust me, when he got the green light, he did some push-ups. He did some push-ups, did some sit-ups, just tighten up a little bit.
Hopped in the shower.
Floss, brush his teeth.
Everything. Shit. Lit a candle.
Listerine.
Boy had a bottle of wine out, maybe. I don't know. He was.
What do I do? Do I act casual when I open the door?
He probably sat down, got back up, sat another place, went to the counter,
to himself. Like, what do I do? What is she like?
You guys, I didn't get a foot through the door before we were ripping each other's clothes off. Like, the door hardly got shut behind me.
He didn't have to do anything.
Now let me ask you this: was it just like instant passion?
She just said half didn't even get through the door.
Yeah, I'm not open the door and we were going at it. I mean, it was instant. We have for sure insane sexual chemistry.
So the pheromones was just all over the place.
My guy
I don't think I've ever been so physically attracted to anyone in my life.
My guy didn't even have to cook or candlelight or anything.
He didn't even.
He could have had a dirty house and an air mattress and still would have been okay.
Had her on the futon.
I mean, when we
Had
were
her on
done,
the
he
futon.
like offered to make me food and gave me a glass of wine.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
and then we
yeah.
hung out for the night. I stayed the night. Made me breakfast this morning. I hung out till like, I don't know, 9:30, 10, and then went on about my way.
Damn.
Did you kiss on the way out?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It's hard. Like, I see, this is the problem. This is where you ask, like, if I could separate it. It's like things just went right back to how they used to be. And so it is hard to separate because you fall right back into that pattern.
So next time when you leave, don't kiss.
Or just leave right after.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
because then that's how you keep
he
it
gonna
going.
still be in bed with the sheet over him, just like what just fucking happened.
I mean, he's not gonna be too mad. He can't be too mad at that.
Hey, and wear a sundress so it's easy to throw on and flip flop. So you're just like bang bang and out.
And you look good going out too with the wind blowing.
Oh yeah, hey, you already know the wind hitting her like Marilyn Monroe. It just you know what I'm saying.
Does he have a vent in front of his house?
I'm just saying.
Good to know. I will keep that in mind.
I mean, for speedy exits, you gotta be, you gotta be in the know.
Yeah,
you gotta be in the move. Yeah, you gotta have the right clothes on, sweats. You gotta be able to be okay with leaving something behind.
Yeah. Can't be like, can you zip me up before I leave?
No.
Can you zip me
You don't have time to put on yoga pants. You don't have time throwing them Lulus.
Yeah,
you got to throw the dress over the head and boom,
with
done.
the bag and you're good.
Yeah.
All right.
Have the bag with all your shit in it already.
Don't worry, he'll text you in a few hours after that.
Yeah, you just gonna leave like that? Is this where we're at?
I gotta run. Even if you don't have to run, you gotta run.
Yeah, are you gonna just you're just gonna leave like that? I got stuff to do.
I'm busy.
I'll call you later tonight. And that motherfucker,
You already took 45 minutes of my day.
that motherfucker is gonna be anticipating the text. That motherfucker's like, damn. It was, hey, how was your morning? I mean, she came over and then she left. Yeah. He's like, man, is it a good thing? I don't know. Yeah, and man, nothing is worse than a man that doesn't know about a woman and has time on his hands. All he's
overthinking.
Oh God,
overthinking.
Oh man, this guy has 1,000 scenarios that will never happen going through his head.
Hey, where'd you go? Did you have work?
Yeah, no.
I just busy.
I had to go. I'm busy. That's all you had to say. The least you know, the better.
Yeah. Yeah, then even like, you know what? I think we should open our locations up to each other.
Oh, hell.
For safety reasons.
No. I'm safe. I'm good.
No.
I'm all right. Yeah. I've got several friends that have my location. I don't need you. It's fine.
You can set yours. I'm good.
So that's where I'm at. We'll see.
Man,
we'll see.
I guess, Mel, you are going to have to keep us updated on this.
I will. I will keep you updated. It's
what's up?
To be determined.
TBD.
TBD. All right. I like that. All right. We appreciate you as always. I will text you later.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Thanks,
bye.
Mel. Good night.
Bye.
Damn.
Gotta leave him. I mean, if a girl came over for me on that and she just left, I'm busy. Oh, well. Cool. I'm happy I got mine. It doesn't matter why you have to leave. Like, and fellas, if she does that to you, just be happy.
Hey, Four Brothers, what did he say? What do you pay out-of-town shooters to do? You pay him to leave.
Pay him to leave. That's it.
Oh, man. Well, I mean,
sweet.
I mean, that is just, I guess you could say, a real world scenario of why women double back. Because that was as real as it could get.
So, fellas, just be happy that you got good dick and that's why she came back. Don't try to hassle her after. Yeah. Don't try to be clingy after. You got it. Yeah. Congratulations for the day. You might get another.
Yeah. She might want to hit you at Tuesday at 7.
Yeah.
Man. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app, I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open, but as always, hit me up on Instagram at MenDon'tKnow, Twitter at MenDon'tKnow1. Shoot me an email, Chris@MenDon'tKnow.com, or hop on the MenDon'tKnow.com website and shoot me a message. Once again, I can't thank y'all enough for listening. This is organically grown. I can't thank everybody for sharing, posting pics of the merch I sent them. I really appreciate y'all, and I can't thank y'all enough for rocking me. All right, Koi, man, we out.
See you.
Speaking of Victoria's Secret, will I be able to see your Victoria's Secret later on today?
I haven't had it, and she's kind of throwing it at me. It's like, nah, because I'm not gonna be that guy.
Why don't you call the girlfriend?
Oh, because the first thing they say is like, oh, you've always been too good for him. He ain't shit. He's a piece of shit. He's this.
Oh, you know it, guys.
Absolutely. I mean, I've actually gotten out on a hike with somebody and been like, wow, you don't do this. You're really out of shape.